Your intuition keeps nagging you for a reason. That persistent feeling in your gut that something important is about to happen isn't just anxiety or overthinking. You've been sensing changes coming, feeling restless without knowing why, and experiencing this inner voice that won't stay quiet. This isn't random. It's divine guidance trying to break through to your conscious awareness. For weeks or maybe months now, you felt like you're on the edge of something big. You wake up with this knowing that your life is about to shift dramatically, but you can't quite put your finger on what or when. You find yourself looking at familiar situations and feeling like everything is about to change. That nagging sensation in your chest when you're making decisions, that sudden urge to pay attention when certain topics come up, these aren't coincidences. The universe has been preparing you for a revelation that will explain everything you've been sensing. The fact that you found this message today means the timing is perfect. Your intuitive radar has been picking up signals from the spiritual realm, and now it's time to understand what those signals mean. A life-changing revelation is just moments away from being revealed to you. Your intuition has been detecting something massive approaching your life. A spiritual awakening that will change everything you thought you knew about yourself and your purpose. The persistent feelings you've been experiencing aren't warnings of danger, but preparation signals from your soul. Your higher self has been getting ready for the most important transformation of your lifetime. Right now, spiritual forces have aligned to bring you this revelation at the exact moment you're ready to receive it. The timing couldn't be more critical. If you ignore this inner guidance or dismiss these feelings as meaningless, you could miss the window of opportunity that opens only once in a lifetime. Your soul has been preparing for months, creating the perfect circumstances for this awakening to unfold. The nagging sensation you feel isn't about something bad happening. It's about something extraordinary beginning. Your intuitive abilities are strengthening rapidly, and your spiritual gifts are about to activate in ways you never imagined possible. The restlessness you feel comes from your soul, knowing that ordinary life is ending and your true purpose is about to begin. This revelation will answer every question you've had about why certain experiences happened in your life, why you felt different from others, and why you've always sensed you were meant for something greater. The pieces of your life puzzle are about to click into place perfectly, showing you the bigger picture of your spiritual journey. Your intuition has been giving you specific signs that something major is approaching, and now it's time to recognize these signals for what they really are. Have you been having unusually vivid dreams, especially ones featuring bright light or flying? These aren't random dreams. They're your soul preparing for spiritual expansion. Notice how you've been thinking about certain people from your past lately, especially those who taught you important life lessons. Your intuition has been reviewing these connections because you're about to understand their deeper purpose in your spiritual development. The sudden clarity you feel about past events that never made sense before, that's your awakening consciousness putting the pieces together. Pay attention to the physical sensations accompanying your decisions recently. That flutter in your stomach when considering new opportunities, the chills you get when hearing certain information, or the sudden energy shifts when entering different environments. These are your psychic senses becoming more sensitive. You've probably noticed meaningful coincidences happening more frequently. Seeing the same numbers repeatedly, hearing the same song at significant moments, or running into the right person exactly when you needed guidance. Technology might be acting strangely around you, phones calling people without you touching them, electronics turning on by themselves, or devices working perfectly for others, but glitching when you use them. Your pets or children may have been acting differently lately, becoming more affectionate or protective of you. They sense the energy changes happening in your spiritual field. Even your sleep patterns have shifted. You might be waking at 3:33 a.m. or finding yourself most creative during unusual hours. Most importantly, you've developed an almost magnetic ability to be in the right place at the right time. This isn't luck. It's your awakening intuition guiding you toward your destiny. Here's the revelation your intuition has been preparing you for. You are experiencing the beginning stages of a profound spiritual awakening that will activate dormant psychic abilities within you. Your soul chose this specific time in your life to begin this transformation because you've finally reached the spiritual maturity needed to handle these gifts responsibly. The nagging feeling you've had isn't anxiety. It's your soul recognizing that your ordinary human experience is expanding into something extraordinary. You've been chosen to develop abilities that will allow you to help others while fulfilling your own highest purpose. Your recent life challenges weren't random hardships. They were specifically designed spiritual training to prepare you for this moment. Think about the difficult relationships you've experienced, the career setbacks, or the unexpected changes that forced you to grow stronger. Each of these experiences was developing qualities you'll need for your spiritual mission: compassion from heartbreak, wisdom from mistakes, strength from overcoming obstacles, and discernment from dealing with difficult people. Your intuitive abilities are awakening in a specific sequence. First, you're developing enhanced empathy, the ability to feel others' emotions and understand their unspoken thoughts. Second, your prophetic abilities are emerging through dreams and sudden insights about future events. Third, you're gaining natural healing abilities through your presence and touch. Fourth, you're becoming a living protection magnet, naturally repelling negative people and situations. The reason your intuition has been so persistent is that your spiritual guides have been trying to prepare you for this activation. They've been sending increasingly stronger signals because the cosmic timing is perfect for your awakening right now. The planetary alignments, your personal spiritual readiness, and your life circumstances have created the ideal conditions for this transformation. You're not going crazy, and you're not imagining things. You're remembering who you truly are beyond this physical existence. The veil between the spiritual and physical worlds is thinning for you, allowing access to information and abilities that have been dormant your entire life. This awakening will unfold gradually over the coming months, with new abilities emerging as you're ready for them. Your awakening intuitive abilities will manifest in several distinct ways, and recognizing them helps you trust and develop these gifts faster. Enhanced empathy is likely your strongest emerging ability. You're beginning to feel others' emotions as if they were your own. When someone tells you they're fine but you sense sadness, trust that feeling. Your emotional radar is becoming incredibly accurate. Prophetic dreams and visions are increasing in frequency and clarity. You might dream about events before they happen, see symbolic images that later make perfect sense, or wake up with solutions to problems you hadn't even fully understood yet. Keep a journal by your bed, because these messages often fade quickly if not recorded. Your healing presence is developing naturally. People feel calmer and more peaceful around you without knowing why. You might notice that touching someone's shoulder during their distress actually helps them feel better. Plants seem to thrive in your presence, and even your pets seek you out when they're not feeling well. Energy sensitivity is heightening dramatically. You can walk into a room and immediately sense whether the atmosphere is positive or negative. Certain locations make you feel energized while others drain you instantly. You're becoming a human energy detector, which helps you make better choices about where to spend your time. Your manifestation abilities are accelerating. Things you think about or need seem to appear more quickly in your life. This happens because your energy field is becoming more coherent and powerful, making you a stronger co-creator with the universe. Most remarkably, you're developing natural spiritual protection. Negative people either avoid you completely or can't maintain their harmful behavior in your presence. It's as if you carry an invisible shield that deflects toxicity while attracting authentic, positive people. These aren't supernatural powers. They're natural human abilities that most people never develop because they don't receive the spiritual activation you're experiencing. Trust these emerging gifts and practice using them regularly to strengthen them. A team of spiritual guides has been working behind the scenes to support your awakening process. These aren't distant entities. They're loving beings who've been assigned specifically to help you navigate this transformation safely. The persistent intuitive feelings you've been having are actually their attempts to communicate important guidance. To strengthen this connection, practice quiet moments throughout your day where you simply listen to your inner voice. The first thought that comes after asking a question is usually divine guidance, not your analytical mind. Trust these immediate responses, even when they don't make logical sense initially. Your protection during this awakening is absolute. As your spiritual gifts develop, you're automatically shielded from lower vibrational energies and people who might try to interfere with your growth. This protection manifests as sudden changes in toxic relationships. People either transform their behavior around you or naturally distance themselves from your life. Pay attention to your dreams for specific guidance messages. Your guides often communicate through symbolic dream imagery because your conscious mind is more receptive during sleep. Flying dreams indicate spiritual expansion. Water dreams represent emotional healing, and light-filled dreams confirm you're on the right path. Physical sensations accompany authentic divine guidance. True spiritual messages feel warm, expansive, and peaceful in your body, while fear-based thoughts feel tight, cold, or anxious. Your body has become a sophisticated guidance system that never lies about the source of information you're receiving. When facing important decisions, ask for a sign and then stay alert for unusual synchronicities, repeated number patterns, or unexpected confirmation from multiple sources. Your guides are remarkably creative in finding ways to validate the guidance they're providing. The more you acknowledge and thank your spiritual team, the clearer their guidance becomes. They've been waiting your entire life for this awakening, and they're excited to finally work with you consciously. Your awakening will trigger significant practical changes in your external life, as your energy field transforms and attracts different experiences. Prepare for career opportunities that align perfectly with your emerging spiritual gifts. You might be offered positions in healing, counseling, teaching, or other service-oriented fields that allow you to use your intuitive abilities professionally. Relationships will naturally reorganize themselves. People who can't match your rising vibration will gradually fade from your life without drama or conflict. They'll simply lose interest or become too busy to maintain contact. Meanwhile, new people will appear who recognize your gifts immediately and support your spiritual growth. Financial abundance will begin flowing more easily as you align with your true purpose. Opportunities for income that previously seemed impossible will suddenly become available. Money worries that have plagued you will resolve through unexpected sources or creative solutions you hadn't considered before. Your living situation may change to better support your spiritual work, whether through moving to a new location, renovating your current space, or simply feeling called to create a sacred area for meditation and healing work. Your environment will transform to match your inner growth. Health improvements often accompany spiritual awakening as blocked energy begins moving freely through your system. Chronic issues may resolve spontaneously, your energy levels will increase, and you'll naturally gravitate toward foods and activities that support your higher vibration. Most importantly, you'll experience an increasing sense of being in the right place at the right time. Life will feel more effortless as you learn to follow your intuitive guidance instead of forcing outcomes through willpower alone. Trust this process completely. Your soul knows exactly where you're heading. Your intuition has been preparing you for this exact moment of recognition and decision. The persistent nagging feeling that brought you to this message was divine guidance ensuring you received this revelation at the perfect time. Now you must choose to trust that inner voice completely and begin following its guidance without hesitation. This awakening window won't stay open indefinitely. The spiritual energies aligning to support your transformation are at their peak right now, making this the ideal time to fully embrace your emerging abilities. Stop second, guessing every intuitive hit you receive, and start acting on the guidance that feels most authentic and expansive. The fact that you found this message proves your intuition is already functioning perfectly. Trust it to guide your next steps with the same accuracy. Begin using your developing gifts immediately. Practice reading people's energy. Pay attention to your prophetic dreams, and follow those sudden urges to connect with specific people or explore new opportunities. Show appreciation for this divine timing by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the connection between your awakening consciousness and the spiritual guidance supporting your transformation. Your spiritual team is ready to provide continued direction for those who demonstrate commitment to their growth through both trust and gratitude. Your extraordinary life begins now.